you know, when my music is heard, you can put it anywhere you want to, and I'm cool with that.
Okay.
It's not like, no, I've got to be in the gospel category, or no, I've got to be in the... No, put it where it works for you, and what you receive from it is what matters. So I hope I answered your question.
Well, you know what? We're going to take a little short commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to ask you a few more questions. Do you have a few more minutes for me to talk with you? And we're gonna
I do. I sure do. I have a few more minutes, sir. I sure do.
Okay, and we're going to play this track for y'all. Keep Our Love Alive. This is by the Love Goddess, Miss Cherie. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? I don't want to mess up your last name.
It's actually Sherry. Even though it's spelled French Sherry, it is pronounced Sherry Marie.
See,
this is Keeping Our Love Alive.
See, I've been eating so much of these snails here, so don't mind me. I'm starting to talk like I'm French now. So, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is perfect.
So, please, listen to this wonderful track, Keeping Our Love Alive. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give us a call at 708-343-3906. That's 708-343-3906. This is Keeping Our Love Alive by a soul artist, soul love goddess, Cherie Macquarie. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was something that y'all need to have at your dinner table every night because, hey, you need to keep your love alive because this wonderful artist, she has something special that is coming out for you. I want everybody to please run out. Where can they get this wonderful track from?
Well, this is great because you know what? You guys are on the cutting edge. I haven't even released it yet. I haven't dropped it yet.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, so you're really with me on this at the very beginning of this journey, and I thank you for that. Yeah, so it won't be available until probably mid-November, early December. And if you do want to get this, and I hope that you do, I hope that you'll enjoy the music as much as I do. You can find me on Facebook, and I'm on Instagram as well as Twitter, and I will be posting all kinds of updates as to when it's actually coming out. My name is spelled Cheri, that's Sherry Marie, Maree, that's Maree. And look for me on Facebook. If you Google my name, you'll find me instantly. And I would love to hear from you and connect with you. And please go to my fan page and find me and Instagram and Twitter, so that we can stay connected and I can get you this great music.
Well, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to know that this is the number one track that is number one here in our station, and we will be blasting it, and it will be played on the charts, because it will be not played on any other charts but that's right, because this chart will be blasting it all the time. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want more from this artist, now, if you want to talk with her live, you have to do it right now, because, hey, she's very busy, because from my understanding, that she's in the studio while she's working on her project. So,
yes.
So who else have you worked with or written music for?
I've written music for a wonderful artist named Danny Clay, very, very talented young man. He's got some great material coming out. In fact, he just released one of his singles, Magnificent Lady. And I've just been very fortunate to work with people, some of the absolute best in the business. Patti LaBelle, Brian McKnight, Ashford and Simpson, Hootie and the Blowfish.
Really?
Yeah, it's been such a blessed ride.
Oh, wow.
And, they have all taught me very well. Al Jarreau, just one of the most generous people on the planet. I've just been so richly blessed with having great examples of not only how to be an excellent musician, but also how to be whole in this business, because it can be such a treacherous business.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that. Because not to cut you off, because a lot of young artists are out here trying to get into the industry, and basically you can tell them from your point of view what is it that they really need to look out for, because there are a lot of individuals that say they can get you into the music business and actually get you into other type of business that you don't want to get into. How were you able to maintain your sanity and able to get out of that rhetoric of trying to being suckered into something that you weren't trying to be suckered into?
Well, the thing I had to learn to do first and foremost is to trust my intuition, trust that God voice in me that says, that maintain my spiritual connection, because what I've learned is that it always knows. If I get a feeling about a person that is not quite right, then I let it go, Also, having a really good entertainment lawyer. I have one of the best on the planet. Her name is Joyce Barr Cheeks, and she is really amazing. So having someone that really knows the business is key. And again, preferably an entertainment lawyer who can really help you navigate the waters. And having people around you that aren't just saying yes to you, that are telling you the truth, that aren't just there for a paycheck or there because they want to be seen with you, part of your entourage. Have people that will be really honest with you about what works and what doesn't, because sometimes as artists, when you're on the inside, you can't really see things that may or may not be working well for you because you're an artist. We're in there trying to create, and so for me, having those items close to me were very important. And then another thing for me is I don't have an entourage. I don't have like a lot of people around me because I don't really need that much noise in my life.
Okay. So you don't have this so-called camp going around.
Yeah, I don't have a camp. I have what I call my love circle. And, there are people who genuinely love me and who genuinely want the best for me and whose opinions and counsel I trust, along with my own intuition. And so there's no magic fairy dust to doing this. You really have to be willing to get in and do the work, know who you are. Don't let anybody talk you out of who you are, and be true to that. And when you're true to yourself and what your divine purpose and mission is, nothing can harm you or stop you from being successful. Absolutely nothing.
I have a question. I've had many artists that have came into the studio, and many times they say, well, I just quit my job to go ahead and be a full-time musical artist. And I've listened to some of the music, and I've actually had to pull them to the side, like, I think you need to go back and get your job back. What is your view and your opinion about that? Do you still work a full-time job? Did you just all of a sudden say, you know what? Hey, I'm going in the studio. I'm going to be the next Jill Scott or Angie Stone or Rachel Farrell. Did you just up and quit your job? Are you still working? And what would you tell these young girls out here, young ladies, that want to, well, of course, they look up to Bey or Beyonce. They don't look up into anybody else. But how do you tell mentor these young ladies that working is still important, trying to achieve your musical goal?
Well, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad you've asked it. Yes, absolutely. I am a full-time musician now. It was a process, however. It was something that I had to really, really, really take my time and make a plan for. I didn't just, and because I started in my teens, I was in college, and, I had to make some tough decisions, So I came up through the ranks the real way. I played in choirs. I performed in choirs. I performed with local bands. I really studied and learned my craft. And even though I did not finish college, what I did do was dedicate myself fully to being an artist. And I would say that if you're going to quit your job, have a plan. Have a plan and then work the plan. It's not going to work if you don't have a plan and if you don't work the plan. Okay. It's just, we know nothing in life really works that way. We know that. Okay. So, if you chasing your dreams, I'm big on people chasing their dreams and going for it full time. I think it's a beautiful thing if you can do it, but you have to be methodical about it. You have to really make sure that it's what you love and what you feel you're willing to work to be really good at. Because you can have the talent, but talent alone is not going to get you what you need. Sorry about that. It's not going to get what you need. It's not. Talent alone is not. You have to be in love with your profession, and you have to be willing to work. You
Well,